Well, we can ask somebody from Paria to explain that in due course. Yeah. But at the moment, what we've identified is that we've got 55 barrels at 1 and 100 at 5, all right? And we've got to put a question mark next to that 100 because that 100 might, in fact, be wrong. It might be less than that, might be 50. Is that right?
So, at item 4, we had a level of 8 feet below the T.
Yes.
And we'll assume that the T is the top of the riser.
All right.
So that was close.
That was a lot less than you needed. You were asking for 30
so
feet.
we still have to get some more out.
Right. All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Maharaj.
Much obliged. And at page 1005, see it says, and this is phase 2, air blowing was conducted between 10:30 a.m. to 14:30 hours. That's a lot of hours, correct?
Right. Following from the, well, it would have been continuous. Following from the previous page, we hadn't got to the depth we wanted. And in this case now, we'd have been blowing a little bit, offloading some until we got the right amount. So it wouldn't have been 3 hours continuous.
But this was an important part of the work.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Did you keep records of what was air blown, the quantity of oil?
That would be the last half a slot badge. Remember I said 2.5?
No. Did you keep records?
No, I didn't keep records of it. No.
So, but would you not agree with me, even on hindsight, that knowing the quantity of oil, if any, in the underwater piping was critical to determine whether a delta P hazard could have become active?
In hindsight, yes.
In hindsight. Okay. So, what you're telling us about this air blowing from 10 a.m. to 14:30 hours is purely from memory.
Okay. What I'm saying is the air blowing would have been done to achieve the final oilage we wanted. It wouldn't have been continuous. We would blow a bit, measure, blow a bit, measure until we got the 30 feet oilage.
But the final oilage, the figure that I have shown you, the quantity, is over 300 barrels.
Well, that's what I'm questioning, the quantity.
600.
Yes, it's about 600.
Yeah.
But I want to show you, you're very familiar with the Enquiry report, not so?
I am, yeah.
And you would have seen the schematic diagram in that report that the opinion was even based on if 300 barrels of oil were removed. I want to point out to you at page 1413 of the, it's at, Mr. Chairman, it's at the supplemental core bundle, and it's at page 1413.
Under conclusions.
No, it's a diagram.
Oh.
1413. It's a schematic representation of sea line between so and so.
Got it. Thank you.
And if you see, Mr. Ali, look at this side on the left-hand side where you have the darkened drawing at the bottom of the line. You see approximate level of product in 30-inch line after removal of 300 barrels of oil. So based on his opinion, he was showing the void, even if you had removed 300 barrels of oil.
Yeah, I looked at this opinion that he gave, and he based the whole opinion on the 300 barrels we said last May 2021 that we would remove. Right? But I'm still holding that we measure the oilage and not the amount removed. When we opened the flange...
So you're saying that you did not measure the amount of oil removed?
No, our measurement was what was left in the riser.
Can I ask a question about that, please? You're measuring the ullage at riser number 6.
Yeah.
What was the position whilst you were doing that at riser number 5?
Sorry?
Yeah. Well, you see,
No,
look at,
I
can we
didn't
have the
hear you.
diagram back, please? I don't know why we keep having problems with this. It seems to be pretty straightforward stuff. Right. There's a rise of 5 and a rise of 6, okay? The one as we look at it on the left is 6.
Yeah, the one with the plug in it.
Right. Why is it going off and on? Forgive me, Mr. Ali. Right, it seems to stayed on now for the moment at any rate. Can whoever's controlling this just don't do anything for the moment, please? Right, you see on the left-hand side, that is the riser at number 6. Yes?
Correct.
The one on the other side is riser number 5. Yes?
It's a riser at number 5, but sorry.
All right.
Yeah, that should be accurate.
Okay. So this is 5, this is 6, all right?
Yeah.
When you're measuring the ullage at 6, what is the position at 5?
Unfortunately, we won't measure in there because it was closed. That's where we were injecting the
Right.
air from, so you had a 1-inch bus.
The time that you were doing the measuring over here, this one has got a sealed cap on it.
Sorry?
Number 6 is being measured by you over here, right? Number 5 has got a sealed cap on it.
No,
It hasn't.
we bled out the air. It had a cap, but there was also a bus in it that,
Is a what?
a connection, a 1-inch connection where we were injecting the air into.
So in this 30-inch pipe over here on number 5,
Yeah.
right, it's got a sealed cap on it.
Right.
Correct? It has a hole on the side where you can access the pipe. Is that right? And you're blowing air.
Yeah, but it was at the top on an elbow.
I'm not with you.
Okay. So
If someone
at the top
could keep the picture on the screen, we could actually try and understand what you're trying to say.
so at the top of the riser,
I'm told, Mr. Chairman, that if they get 2 minutes, they could sort out the problem.
Yeah. Well, we just had 10, but let's have 2 more. I don't want to ask this because I do need to understand this, all right? So
Yeah.
would you forgive me, Mr. Ali? We're going to have a couple of minutes while they sort out this problem so that it doesn't keep flashing up and down. And if necessary, we're going to use that whiteboard behind you and you can show me what you mean, all right? So we're just going to rise for a few minutes, please. Thank you. Please fix it. All right.
It's not us. It's we have to change on something.
At least 1 in every 3 women in Trinidad and Tobago has experienced domestic violence within their lifetime.
More than 24 women are murdered by their partners every year. Many of them would have faced this problem in silence or alone.
Too many of us turn a